My name is Kyle Roderick Ridley, and I am built like a Lego, and I'm all bricked up. It's Rose-Colored Classist, episode 26? We did it. Keep doing it. Won't stop doing it. I'm just living the wonderful American life. I paid about $600 to fix my car this week. $300 towing it. Yeah, that's not cheap. Those guys just raking it in. How many Lego sets can they buy for their illegitimate children? Because they're tow truck drivers. Let's be serious. I appeared in court. I'm real important, guys. I'm real important, and I'm trying to just embrace the multiculturalism of the city. I'm poorly translating people who can only speak Spanish to. I'm trying to have them. I'm working in the courthouse. Not really working. I'm doing it for free. I'm in the courthouse for my own personal reasons. And then there's a bunch of people there. They don't speak any English, and I'm there to provide I'm lonely, and it doesn't matter what language I attempt to speak in. I'm just looking for a human connection. And this lady was, with a kid and didn't speak any English. And I'm like, why do you have a kid in America and that's not speaking English? And that's not a question I tried to answer, but I was just there trying to help the lady. Sí, hay abogados aquí en este lugar. Correcto. Estos son papeles increíble. Anyway, I'm having a great time. I'm off my meds. I have bipolar disorder. No, I don't. I'm unfortunately undiagnosed with anything. I'm just an asshole. What are you gonna do? Blow hard, as they say. Let's take a bit, huh?
Comment allez-vous, Monsieur Jive Turkey?
Monsieur Le Jive Turkey? What does that mean in English?
Mr. Le Jive Turkey.
What's with all this French talk, Freddie?
Well, Bob, don't you realize we're in Montreal? This is the Paris of North America. You're in French-speaking territory. Yeah. Huh? Do you realize there are a lot of people out there who are bilingual?
Well, I don't care what a man does in the privacy of his home.
No, Bob, you see, I'm talking about people who speak two languages. You got to use more French for this show.
Well, what am I going to do? I only know 3 French words. Amour, toujours.
Well, what's the third one?
Well, it seems a shame to go to prison for one lousy laugh. But tell me, Freddie, where did you learn to speak the language?
Well, I saw the French Connection 5 times.
Good. For a moment, I thought you were kidding.
Okay, listen, you just talk away, pal, and I'll tell the folks everything you say in French. Commence.
Well, wait a minute. What does that mean?
And get your chops going.
Oh. Okay, here goes. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Bonsoir, mesdames et messieurs.
My name is Bob Hope.
Je suis Monsieur Hambo.
Freddie Prinze and Bob Hope, everybody. Doing the twin act. Okay. Did you like their little dynamic they had? Really just connecting the generations, bridging cultural divides, even to Canadians. Oh, it's beautiful. It was vaguely racist, the whole thing. I don't know. I mean, look, you're Puerto Rican in 1970, whatever the fuck. Best of luck to you, man. I mean, he did his job. He got the laughs. He got the applause. What else am I supposed to want from Mr. Prince? What a hero, right? How did he die? Ugh. Yeah. What does ham bone mean? Does anyone know what ham bone means? I researched it. I was so fucking curious. I was like, I'm hearing this word. People are laughing. I have no idea why. Gonna have to figure it out. And, yeah, ham bone. It means a poor performer, inadequate performer. It is also the name of a historically African dance / musical performance where you pat yourself on your body making percussion sounds. So in this context, super fucking racist, right? But I mean, come on. How else are people supposed to figure out you're cool if you don't act racist, right? Look, if everybody's racist, no one is. That's my take. Rose-colored classist. These are the takes. This is what we're doing. Who's with me? Sí, no soy racist. Soy una persona muy buena. It's the truth. I love talking to people, no matter what language you speak, and just anything people are doing, trying to communicate. I think it's adorable. I think it's sweet, really. You say things, people get offended, people get inspired. It's beautiful. I mean, look, I have no idea why, we're so affected by the words of others, or, how even in this, fucked up life we live, that we need others. I don't even understand any of it. I don't understand how we even got here. But when I talk to people, I'm sort of getting little hints, little gifts, little hints, trying to figure out what this world's all about. We need to work together. Don't you agree? Shouldn't the whole world work together to make money? Wait, am I not following that right? World peace should be profitable. Okay? We should all work together, stop fighting, and work on capitalization. Guys, look, that beautiful show. You know how much money they made? You know how much money those fucking guys made in 1970? This is, peak inflation. Down inflation. Money is crazy. But those guys were making it by appearing to other cultures and putting themselves out there, letting themselves look foolish. All right, when you're trying to communicate with others, I'm sorry, guys, you're not always going to look awesome. You're not always going to look like the fucking smartest person in the room. Okay, best, you're amusing. At best. Other than that, who knows? Who knows, baby? Actually, most of communication is in body language, right? Body language, tone, what things you're trying to convey. People, can listen to your words, but most of the time, maybe they probably won't even understand them. They won't even understand the words in whatever way you're stringing them, okay? Whatever language you're speaking in. People will grow up in the same fucking place as you, listen to you talk, and then not get it, man. That's me, California boy, representing multiculturalism. I know about it, okay? All my aunts and uncles and litany of fucking people are speaking whole other languages than me, all right? I grew up Captain English, okay? My parents wanted me to have the white accent. My grandmother wanted me to be white. That brown small lady, her broken fucking English. Oh, yeah, I had a little tiny little Guatemalan grandmother. Can you believe it? And here I am. Here I am. Perfect diction. Here I am. Speaking the words. Being inspired. Oh, if my grandma could see me now, she'd be so proud. Mostly because she couldn't understand what I was actually, like the messages I was conveying. But the fact that I was able to speak with such English confidence, such American will. Yeah, man, the world's going crazy. Canada's flipping out, dude. Dude, fucking the French are flipping out. America, we're cool, right? Nothing's happening here. Everything's status quo, as always. Nice. Yeah, everything's in flux. We're in the big old flippy flip, okay, dude? We're going up, man. We're going up, and maybe we'll go down. Again, it's the roller coaster. It's just a ride, guys. I love comedy. And I think maybe that's our only hope in this world, okay? If we just focus on entertaining others for money, maybe we can do anything. Maybe world peace is achievable if we commoditize laughter and force it on others. Maybe, come on, what if all social media was comedy, right? I look at the views these genuine fucking people are getting out there in the world, and it's embarrassing compared to the shysters and the cheapers and the cheapers and the ha-hars and the guys who just fucking trolling around, man. What do people really want? They want nice tones. They want good body language. Accurate, smart content? Get out of here. Get out of here. That's not it, man. Rose-colored classist. These are my takes. I'm on fire. I'm having such a great week. Go to the mechanic. No one speaks fucking English. Just the boss, but his Spanish is incredible. That guy is a fucking genius. Every boss of a mechanic shop, if you're in charge of a mechanic shop, you are like some lingual extraordinaire, okay? You can communicate, all right? You can convince people of anything, really. I mean, look, be bilingual, guys. Learn languages. Try your best to communicate with others, okay? Because if you can't communicate with them, how are you going to extract wealth from them? Come on, guys. Get your Chinese translator out right now, dude. Dude, come on. Duolingo? Come on. Just get a person. Get a Chinese person. Let a Chinese person live with you. That's how I got good at Spanish. I was taking care of my grandfather for a long time, maybe 3 or 4 years, and I had heard Spanish all my life, growing up around my family and working in kitchens. And I always, the words were churning in my brain. The messages were churning in my soul. And eventually, through immersion, I can now communicate to about 1 billion more people in the world. I swear, I was standing in downtown LA. This lady doesn't even speak a word of English. Doesn't even know. Couldn't even tell you what the word left means even. Or right. Derecha, izquierda, ¿qué? And she was curious. She just didn't know where she was going. And I went and I schooled her. Sí, dame su dirección. ¿Tiene su teléfono? Dame su teléfono. Puedo poner su dirección. Just gotta help people, man. You gotta try your best. And and God forbid anything would have happened to her if I didn't help them, right? I could have just pointed. And that's still something, guys. You gotta just get out there and help people you don't really think understand exactly what you're talking about. That's the world. That's the message. We're going to live it up. We're going to have a very political podcast, okay? We're going to play the guys. We're going to play the people. We're going to talk about the heavy issues. We're going to do it, man. But just let you know. Let's just let you know right now that I'm in it for everybody. I want everybody to enjoy this and, listen to it. Even if you don't understand me. Even if you don't speak my language. All right? See, I have my wonderful producer here, my beautiful Dalmatian. Doesn't understand a fucking word I'm saying. Come here. Come on up, baby. Come on up, sweetheart. Come on. Tell the people the good words, okay? Up. Oh my gosh. Oh shit. Please don't lick me. Tell the people what you want. You want us just to love each other. That's beautiful. That's beautiful, dog. Okay. All right. Get off me, please. Please. I have a podcast to do. All right. We're playing the wonderful congressman. God knows what race he is. Just a regular old. He's another Kamala. I swear to God. But maybe he'll be president, huh? Let's play him.
Good evening, everyone. House Democrats have successfully funded the government at levels requested by President Biden in order to meet the needs of the American people in terms of their health, safety, and economic well-being. House Democrats have successfully fought for families, farmers, first responders, and the future of working-class Americans. House Democrats have successfully fought for $100 billion in disaster assistance in order to make sure that those everyday Americans whose lives have been turned upside down can get the assistance that they need to address the problems they've been confronting. House Democrats have successfully stopped extreme MAGA Republicans from shutting down the government, crashing the economy, and hurting working class Americans all across the land. House Democrats have successfully stopped the Billionaire Boys Club, which wanted a $4 trillion blank check, by suspending the debt ceiling in order to enable them to cut Social Security, cut Medicare, and cut nutritional assistance while providing massive tax breaks for the wealthy, the well-off, and the well-connected. This is a victory for the American people.
I am Hakeem Jeffries. I am not reading these cue cards fast enough. I sound a little odd because I have someone in my ear telling me what to say, but the connection doesn't seem to be that great. There's a bit of a delay. Wait, okay, I just found out the guy speaking into my ear has someone speaking into his ear, and that's why This all sounds so convoluted. Beautiful. I like Hakeem. Don't you like Hakeem? I think he's a nice, genuine guy, and I don't know anything about him, and that's why I think that. Right? Calling himself the House Democrats. Nice. The House Democrats. Where are there the field Democrats out there? Oh, bad joke. Not cool. I just say that one. Ooh. Yeah, the House Democrats. These are the people we want to believe in. These are the guys. It's like a high school team. All right, who are you playing next week, Jeff? The House Democrats. Can you believe it? Oh no, really? I think. What's their team? What's their bench like? It's not deep. Players are a little old. Not Hakeem though. He's the face. He's the future. I like that guy. I know. Seriously, isn't he? Seems kind of cool, right? I mean, he's taking credit for shit, saying he's doing shit, talking like that at the press conference. That's his press conference. He decided to. He's like, everybody, come around. Let's listen to me for a second. Which, of course, is his job. But, yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe get, like, a studio space. The ambient noise was pretty bad. I mean, look, I have a Dalmatian chewing on his toy in my background, okay? I'm not trying to fucking really, put you down. But there's people coughing during your fucking speech, man. People are coughing during your fucking big speech. Shit, you're trying to take down everybody right now. There's some dude coughing when you speak. Especially at the those some pretty rough parts, right? Right at his big moments, his big punches. Oh man. Yeah, baby. Does anyone know what a CR is? Do you know what the bill? Do you know what they're doing? Does anyone know what the fuck is happening in the government right now? Yeah, well, the government needs money. If you didn't know that, government needs money, and how do I say this? When he's out there talking about the House Democrats and the House Republicans, but the House in general, right? They're supposed to do this thing, and it's called right bills. And I don't know if you know, but they're not exactly pulling that one off. Okay, they're not exactly executing on that particular job. Yeah, it's called a continuing resolution, a CR. It's a CR bill, right? What that means basically is they're letting everybody know that that they have no vision, they have no plan, and they're just trying to keep the wheels turning. Yeah, we have no idea what we're doing. We have no particular vision for the future, but I think we should just not just blow up, not explode. The global economy. Anyone know about the debt ceiling? Is this my crowd? Is that my crowd? The ones who know what the fuck the debt ceiling is? That'd be tough. I don't know if I could make you guys fucking laugh. Okay. I don't know if you are my people, the debt ceiling people. Now that's a good brand, right? The debt ceiling party. I'd vote for those guys. What are they doing? What an odd name for something. If you don't know what it is, fucking look it up. Okay? I'm an idiot. Don't listen to it. I have my own personal understanding of what it is. Okay? I can tell you the term, but the particulars? Let's see if I can do this. Let's see if I can sum it up for you. Basically, the government only works because it's massively in debt. Everything that it wants to do, it can't afford to do. Maybe it's a consequence of, trying to float the currency that it owns, right? The United States makes dollars, and to have itself in debt for dollars sort of gives the dollar value in some kind of mathematical, computer, fiscal paper sense. And there's a provision in the particulars of the laws of the United States where we're only allowed to borrow so much money by law. And whenever we want to borrow more money, we need to change the law. We need to push that. We need to say something about it. And it's a bit of what do they call a political football? No one really knows why we have it, what we're using it for, what we really need it for. There's a lot of people who want to abolish it entirely because whenever this issue comes up where, we're saying we need to stop being in debt as a nation, whenever we say that, whenever we express that that's our desire to stop borrowing money will never pay off. Whenever we do that, we realize that if that's the decision we make, we'll destroy the entire world. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how that happened. How's that not my life? Okay, like if I don't keep getting credit cards, I'm not gonna survive. I wish my whole neighborhood would crash if I stopped borrowing. How does that work? Oh, what a nightmare, Hakeem. Hakeem, why don't you explain why that's a good thing? Could you do that for us in your own little way? I mean, he's out here talking about all that disaster relief money, which $100 billion of disaster relief money, that is going to go directly to the people who need it. Right? Right? This is where if I had another person on this podcast, they could not say that question sarcastically. they could answer that honestly and truthfully and maybe a little poignantly. I should get someone really smart to do this podcast with me. Anyone know anybody? Yeah, so look, I mean, I don't have to tell you the horror stories of FEMA. It's a federally fucking run program. It's the government, okay? And if you think they're going to fucking give that money out accurately, judiciously, fairly, without a corrupting influence, you're going to have to wake up, bud. You're going to have to wake the fuck up. I mean, that's the thing, dude. I mean, this is why people are, against every possible bill that these people could put forward, is because it sort of, propagates a system that none of us believe in the first place. All right, I know we need FEMA. I know we need a FEMA. I know we need, the federal government should help people who fucking have natural disasters happen to them, have horrible things happen to them. I agree with that premise. But when I hear all the things they do, I go, I don't know if you guys are doing that. I mean, you're saying that's your job, but, look, Hawaii, anyone remember that place? Fires? How'd that one work out? And that's the recent one, okay? I mean, Hurricane Katrina, how old was I? How old was I when that happened? Hurricane Katrina, 9. I was 9 in California when Hurricane Katrina happened. And even back then, I knew that shit was not going well. I knew that was not operating perfectly. But don't worry, President Biden said that's how much they need, and we trust him wholeheartedly, right? That guy never lost trust with the American people, did he? We're not even gonna be talking about that guy in a second, dude. Dude, President Biden's about to be a comic who had a hot year and fucking never came out with an album again. All right, are people still talking about Matt Rife? Huh? Actually, I think their careers had really a parallel thing going on. But yeah, baby, this is just. Look, I want them to have a real vision, right, Hakeem? But all I hear Hakeem speaking about is the House Democrats, an institution that I don't fucking like. No one likes these guys. Why are you trying to rep it? Change it. Be something different. Time to rebrand, boys. Time to rebrand. Get something else going, okay? The old publicans, they got, even go back into the past. Be Bill Clinton again. Everybody wants that, right? Everyone wants the Clinton Democrats back. Just without the name Clinton, okay? Yeah? No? Yeah? No? What takes am I going on? I just, with this continued resolution, I mean, dog, stop playing around so much. You're going to knock that camera over. This is what I'm talking about. Like, we have all these things set up, right? I have this camera set up, but is it a good thing I did it? Should there not be a Dalmatian running around trying to destroy the things that I've, put up to satisfy my own vanity, my own personal needs, my business dreams? If the government is this podcast, it should be abolished. That's the truth. Just get rid of all of it. Get rid of all of it. Do I really believe that? I'm gonna look at the time of this podcast, and I'm gonna figure out if I actually do believe that. Well, the next clip I'm gonna play is Bernie Sanders, and he's an important figure, and we all can agree with that, right? He should have been president twice. He should have been the guy. He should have been Trump. Bernie Sanders should have been Trump, and everybody knows it. How different are they, really? A little different, but they have the same feel, same vibe, right? Yeah, bizarro, right? They're somehow the opposite but the same. It's a beautiful thing they got going on. And I think that we're gonna go back to this place where I'm trying to say that we just don't got it. The House Democrats, that ain't the brand. That ain't the brand. A continued resolution. Who wants this government to continue how it has been? Who wants that? Come on, guys. Yeah. If you're gonna give money to an agency that steals it all from us when we rightfully deserve it, when that's their whole purpose is to give us the money and give us the help, and they take it anyway. That's what you're gonna do. All right, you're gonna continue this shit fuck slut government. You're gonna keep borrowing money we don't have, because if we don't, it's all gonna be over. Maybe it should be over. $36 trillion. Look, am I someone who's gonna say we need to wipe all debt? Yes, because I'm in a bad way right now. I'm in a bad way. Yeah, man. Can we just take all the capital? Can we just take all the capital, all the cash we already have, and just fucking that's what we got. This is the money we have. Figure it out. No, that's not how we made the system. If you don't grow it, it fucking implodes on itself. Oh. Yeah, man. I don't know. I feel like sometimes the government and the economy is like a fat guy. Okay, it's just like a really fat guy. He's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and his skin is just getting tighter and tighter and tighter, and he's just flopping and flopping, and it's just stretching and stretching, and these folds are happening. There's grease, and there's fucking candida, and there's bacteria, and there's a rash, but it's not a rash because he's disgusting. It's a rash because he's stressed out, and it just keeps the fucking. And now we're 40, and we shouldn't have been here. But are we going to make it the next half? Who knows? Who knows? I think Donald Trump's Ozempic. Okay, all right. I'm crazy. We're doing it. Play the next clip. Get Bernie Sanders. Just get me to shut the fuck up and play fucking Bernie right now.
Out of nowhere, the wealthiest man in the world, Elon Musk, began tweeting his opposition to this legislation. In fact, he was very blunt about it. He told Republicans that if they voted for this proposal, which they had already agreed to do, he would take out his wallet and spend as much money as it took to defeat them in primaries and drive them out of office. You got that? Take a deep breath and appreciate what's going on here. The wealthiest person in the world, who spent at least $277 million to elect Donald Trump in a Republican Congress, has now claimed complete ownership of that party. And what he is saying is, hey, Republicans, forget your constituents, forget your constitutional responsibilities. If you don't do what I, Elon Musk, want you to do, you're out of office. And I have the money to do just that. My friends, what we are looking at here has nothing to do with democracy. What we are looking at here is oligarchy. This is up and up. Government by the billionaire class for the billionaire class. And by the way, Musk is not only trying to intimidate Republicans, he is trying to inject himself into the Democratic Party as well. He is threatening to target Democrats who are standing up to him and his agenda. Further, and very dangerously, and this is the guy who owns Twitter, as part of his campaign to defeat this resolution, Musk has been spreading an enormous amount of disinformation and outright lies about what is in the bill.
Bernie's got a podcast, everybody. Holy shit, fucking turn this shit off and put on Bernie, okay? This guy's got a YouTube channel, real influencer. Finally, people are catching on. This is how you do it. This is how you be. This is what you got to do in this society, man. Again, what's the name of the podcast, Bernie? Bernie Talks. Bernie v. Oligarchy. That's not it. That's just, come on. That's the title and the thumbnail. Who am I kidding? I'm sure whoever he's got running that thing is incredibly savvy. And Bernie, you need help? Hit me up, okay? I'll stop this immediately. All right, give you a little more space in the ecosystem, okay? I'll let you have it. All right, talking about the bill again. I mean, again, yeah. To listen to this podcast, you better be plugged in, okay? You better be listening to everything. All right, this is your last stop, okay? This podcast has to be your last resort, okay? Because I'm not going to tell you everything's been going on. I'm not going to tell you the news. I'm not here to share the news with you. I'm here to discuss takes and talk about the bigger picture. Talk about it see it through a certain the glasses, the perspective. Yeah, basically, what we're talking about right now is the billionaires controlling the government, okay? Are you mad that Elon Musk is exerting control over the government? Okay, at least he's the only one being upfront and out there about it. All right, I already thought we had a government for the billionaires, by the billionaires. Okay, I thought we already had that. Now it's just these ones. It's just these billionaires. It's Trump and his fucking South American fucking African buddy, Canadian. Elon Musk has a hell of a backstory, from what I hear. Guy's wild. Living it up. Being the guy. Lying. Bernie. Talking about Bernie for a second. I mean, was I a bro? Yeah, faux show. Okay, I was with it. All right, the girls like Bernie too. I thought it was a good pick. Bernie pulled just as much pussy as Hillary Clinton, okay, and Obama. All right, pulled the exact same amount. All right, and I thought those chicks were cooler in general too. Okay. So I was totally with it, and obviously robbed, stolen, taken from, ribbed, passed over. The president who never was. Yes, I am watching House of the Dragon for the first time. I just finished the second season. It's so good. Yeah, man. Talk about now. That's a show in comparison to the government we have now. Okay. Yeah, what's fair? Who owns it? People who have power. Okay, I'm like struggling to figure out like how this is not how society should really work. Okay, it's not fair. I mean, I don't want to get treated like dog shit. Okay, I don't want some billionaire, millionaire, business owner trampling all over me. Okay, I worked for In-N-Out Burger for 8 years. That lady's a new billionaire. Okay, I worked for her. There are pros, there are cons. It's complicated. It's confusing, really. But to say that she, shouldn't be in charge, I mean, come on, what are we doing? Yeah, look, if you got the power, you got the power. What are we so mad about? I have the power. This is the system. Look, even if you look at the fucking founding of America, those were still top dogs. Still the top dogs. Lots of books have been written about how those guys really just set themselves up to win in the future. All right, and how can you blame them? All right, they organized a whole system where they could be the winners for the next fucking 35, 45 years. And they did it, and they won. All right, and then the next people did it. And then the next people did it. And then Andrew Jackson. And then the Civil War. And then more history. Okay? Yeah, this is the billionaires are doing it. They're running it. I'm sorry, Bernie. I mean, look, we're either fighting for scraps or we're, fighting over the big carcass. Okay? Either the whole kill's ours or it's not. This is the rules of the jungle. You don't think Elon Musk understands that? How many elephants do you think that guy's killed? That guy's gone hunting lions, I'm sure. All right? I'm sure Joe Rogan's fucking took him elk hunting pretty recently. I'm sure they've done it. This is how it is. This is my classist vision. This is my rose-colored classist, perspective. Yeah, the billionaires run it. What we can do about it? Not much. Not much you can do. Unless you want billions of dollars yourself. And that's the idea, right? That's the thing. That's why Trump gets, a pass and Elon Musk gets the pass from most people is because, we all want the money. We all want to be them. There's nothing wrong with being them, but when you are them, we want you to do the right thing or at least be upfront, honest about it. Yeah, you can't be hiding. You can't be a sneaky billionaire. That's mean. A sneaky billionaire? That's not nice. But Elon, Trump, they're not sneaky people. Not sneaky. They're right there, taking the spots, taking the positions. You're mad at some fucking billionaire CEO motherfucker getting some big old job in the White House? At least you know he's the guy making the decisions now. Versus before when, he had all these emissaries. Yeah, the billionaires get a vote. How can the billionaires not get a vote? Yeah, and they're more, their vote's going to be more important than ours, all right? Someone going to talk about Citizens United? Bernie, why didn't you mention Citizens United again? This is the whole thing. We've forgotten about that one? Look, if you want to take the money out of politics, if you think that's going to solve your billionaire problem, then go ahead, try that one. Oh yeah, Elon Musk is gonna buy elections. Oh, he's the first guy who thought of that, huh? First one. And this is another thing about Citizens United. I mean, look, would you rather have it be legal or have people do it anyway illegally? I mean, this sounds like legalizing drugs, to be honest. People are gonna try and pay for elections, okay? And you can't stop them. They have the right to. What about freedom? What about my freedom to buy an election? No one care about that? That's not important? Yeah, I mean, okay, let's even think about it. There's probably as many people buying elections as there are homeless drug addicts in Los Angeles. You think? Seem like comparable numbers, right? 100,000, 200,000, 300,000? The numbers fluctuate all the time, right? You pay so much money to buy a fucking seat, and then, some other guy pays more money and you lose the billionaire war. And then you lose all the money, and now you're just destitute. Or, got to sell 2 of your Beamers. Poor guy. Oh, but the poor bastard who has to sell his Beamer. Man, never want to be that guy. That's why you got to buy a Lexus. Selling a Lexus, that one feels good. That one appreciates. Beamers, BMWs, not look, morons will buy them, so the price doesn't go down that bad. But, let's not talk about the maintenance. Yeah, billionaire problems. Look, this is the fight. This is the fight. Billionaires versus other billionaires. Okay? What's wrong with that? If they're going to fight over the government, let them. Let them. What, the billionaires want to be... Look, that's how divide and conquer, everybody. Use the same tactics the billionaires use against us, against them. Huh? Let them fight each other. Let's make up an N-word for billionaires and say one type of billionaires can use it and the other ones can't, and that'll fucking that'll keep them divided forever. What about that? Yeah, culture. I do love a Freddie Prinze and Bob Hope and talk about some rich fucks, right? But again, not the rich in the meaningful way where you could buy an election. They're just rich and they wanted to, maintain. Is that why people don't trust Elon Musk? Because he just wants more and more? Just wants more and more and more and more. Yeah, I mean, he didn't have enough power already. Wants to be involved in the government. Yeah, well, maybe he can make it work better. Maybe he is the guy. I don't believe in continuing this resolution. I don't believe in that. If Elon Musk doesn't believe in it either, then let's shake hands. Let me touch your emerald hands. His dad owned an emerald mine, supposedly. I think that's been discredited. Yeah, by one of those fucking beautiful news sources everyone out there trusts. Was it Tim Pool? Maybe it was Tim Pool who put that one out there. But yeah, man, I just don't know what the frustration is about with Bernie Sanders. I mean, I just don't understand. I get that this is a problem, but there's some sort of disconnect between how things should be actually running in a evolutionary biological society. I mean, did Bernie Sanders read the Prince? Look, there's no chance for the working people. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Unless the working people want to read the Prince and fucking live by it, you don't got a shot in this fucking bitch, okay? I don't know why one fucking Italian boy writes a book and it totally fucking changes society forever. I mean, I don't know why, but it is what it is. At least we all know about it now. I mean, yeah, man, Game of Thrones, fucking olden times, okay? Alexander the Great died, and they fought wars over the territory, man, killing each other over land. Can you believe it? And then we're supposed to be mad at the billionaires? I mean, they're the ones funding and fighting the wars. I mean, what? I'm a soldier. I don't want glory. Is this a trick? Is this a rib? Should I really just want a calm life with a nice family? I thought I wanted to achieve and destroy. I thought I wanted my own money so I can finally take revenge for all the times I've been wronged. I thought that's what I was doing. Is that not the dream? Is that not the American dream? Am I wrong? In this multicultural society? Yeah, I'm watching a lot of media right now about how fucking America's a hustle. You know, I just watched The Penguin, which for some reason, some of the best fucking cinema that's been put out there in the last fucking 10 years. It didn't even need to be about Batman. You know, I just watched that movie with Brad Pitt as a hitman. Forget Killing Them Softly. There you go. Oh, man. The Recall. Yeah, and it just feels like the whole of America is just this big fucking hustle, man. It's a business. It's an enterprise. And if you're not working, you're losing. If you're not growing, you're dying. It's for everybody, in every manner. Okay, yeah, maybe there's some beautiful fucking country out there where you have a chill time, chill life, and just relax on the beach and fucking chop some wood and forage. Maybe that life is out there, okay? But it ain't in the USA, okay? Someone's going to get you. The billionaires are going to get you. The government's going to get you. Somebody going to get you. And yeah, I mean, your only option is just get in the fray, man. Start politicizing. Fucking start a podcast like Bernie did. Just get in the face. Get him in the face. That's such a good fucking light. There's good lighting in there. Oh man, you had to watch that video. Just turn this fucking podcast off and watch Bernie Sanders speak into a DSLR. What are you doing? You're wasting your life, man. Truly just wasting your life. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but I've tried to up the production in the studio apartment recently, and it's not gone well. And if anybody can offer me any kind of advice, and by advice I mean money, I need some funding. Any billionaires out there want a propaganda arm? Here for you. I'm kidding. That's not that job's already taken. Man, there needs to be some new rich people out there, okay? Maybe this is the thing Bernie Sanders is truly fighting for, all right? More rich people. Maybe that's a better message. We should all be super rich, man. We should all be so rich. What's wrong with that? Give us the money. Make us have money. I mean, and that's another thing that bugs the shit out of me about these billionaires is that these guys, it's not like they have $1 billion in fucking cash, okay? All their wealth, all their little dollar signs, what they're fucking worth exists in the stock market or assets, which are like, I don't know if you've ever heard this term, speculative. People are just betting how much they're worth, estimating value. Yeah, Elon Musk is estimated to be $235 billion or whatever the fuck, $400 billion. Yeah, $225 million he donated to the fucking campaign. Yeah, he probably did not have that cash and had to move some shit around, liquidate. Okay, he just has all these made up dollar signs. These billionaires. See, why can't we make up dollar signs for us? Why can't we participate in the system? Everyone, take out a life insurance policy on yourself, and it's not your mom's life insurance policy. It's a different one, okay? And it's like a bank, and you put the money into the bank, and it accumulates interest, and then you can borrow that money you just put in. You can put in $5,000 into this thing, have like a $70 a month payment, $170 a month payment. Okay, separate from the money. And then that money grows, you can take it out, and then you can use it, and then you still have this little thing you have to pay, but then you've technically doubled your money. Finances. Put on ask Patrick Bet David about it. All right, you donate to his little program? Let you ask the questions? Yeah. Subscribe to my Patreon, you get to talk to me. Wouldn't that be great? You get to speak to me. Yeah, look, man, speak to your fucking friends and family. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to your little entertainers. I mean, donate, give them money because we're hopeless without it. And if you find it entertaining, maybe you're listening to this to learn English. I like to think Korean people do that. I like to think Koreans listen to my podcast and go, This English is good. I mean, they speak English already. They're from Korea. Talk about another place that's going fucking bananas. Man, if only Freddie Prinze did that fucking show in Korea, that whole country would have gone way different. South Korea. That's the only real Korea, right? We need to come up with a different name for North Korea. That's not working. They're clearly doing something different than what real Korea is about. Yeah, they're the same people. Okay. Fuck history. We're done with it. Someone needs to tell me about how the billionaires made the Korean War happen. Bernie, you got that one for me? Okay. All right, we're pulling through. This podcast is me just getting good at this format. Okay, I'm trying my best here. I think it can be entertaining, and I do need some help. I cannot do this alone. It'll take me 500 fucking episodes to make this shit good by myself. All right, and no one has that kind of time. I know I don't. But I gotta get a producer in here, some guy I don't pay. I'm trying to start a show so I can meet some fucking young yucky comics. Get them here to waste their lives. You have them be around me, and they just go, "Wow, this guy has some real attitude. Ooh, maybe I can learn from this guy." And, that person has no hope in the business. And I find someone with no hope in the business, but is nice. Anyone know anybody? I just fucking look at myself. All right, I'm a California boy living it up. It's a bit of California's not doing that great either, I'll tell you. So let me play this last clip.
Tonight, California, in fact, declaring a state of emergency now because of the sheer number of cases there. And tonight, the CDC now revealing the first case of severe bird flu in a human here in the U.S. ABC Steve Osunsami at the CDC in Atlanta tonight.
California's state of emergency tonight will give public health officials more resources and people to fight the bird flu virus that spread from animals to humans and made dozens of farm workers sick. This year alone, tens of millions of birds have been killed in America from exposure to the avian virus, and 61 people have already gotten sick, half of them in California. But tonight is the first time authorities are reporting that an American is seriously sick. They're only sharing that the sick patient, now hospitalized, lives in Louisiana, is over 65, had underlying medical conditions, and caught the virus from sick and dead birds in their backyard and not on a farm.
What is striking here is that this is the first serious illness, one that required hospitalization. Most earlier cases were mild or asymptomatic. Currently, there is no human-to-human spread, and this is very important because the risk to the general public still is very low.
Most of the human cases have come from the disease spreading to cows, chickens, and turkeys, and then to farm workers who worked with the sick animals. It's one of the reasons why the price of eggs is up more than 37% since last year. Scientists here at the CDC are warning Americans about handling dead animals, in particular birds and chickens, and they underline that the case that they're focusing on with the person who is seriously ill, that the contact happened at that person's home.
Bird flu, a disease that'll kill you by pun. Yeah, it's super dangerous because no one has any immunity. Yeah, none of us have flown yet. Oh, shit, that was fucking terrible. Oh, man. I mean, really, your first flight, it's terrifying, isn't it? Yeah, I'm in a lot of trouble because I love dairy and eggs. It's basically what I live off of. If you can't tell from my body. Yep, I'm looking a little eggy today, huh? I just drink tons of milk. That's another reason why my voice sounds so terrible. It makes it really phlegmy. Milk makes your voice real phlegmy. A performer could tell you that. A hambone. That's what they focus on. Yeah, it's a diseased place. The farmers are getting it. Él es muy enfermo ahorita. ¿Con qué? Con la influenza. That's not the word. Is it the word? I don't think it's the word. Maybe it is. For flu? Yeah, what is going on with the English language, right? Would have been, why are we calling it flu? Bird flu. This is just stupid. Am I really going to die from something so ironic? Gosh, that's how I get sick. It's just irony. I hear the pun and I vomit so much I die. Yeah. Yeah, joke that bad, right? Yeah, so it's so sad the workers getting it, like veterinarians, I assume, are the ones touching these sick animals, the workers. people at the farms with guys, animals are gross. Okay, this Dalmatian I have is fucking disgusting. Okay, I swear to God, he was giving my ex-girlfriend UTIs. It wasn't me. It was the dog. I promise. I wasn't cleaning his paws every time he walked into my studio apartment. Okay, I just had this dog walking around Hollywood, and I'm bringing him in, and he's making my fucking dick hole hurt. Okay, my I'm getting itchy. I'm like bathing him with flea and tick shit all day. And maybe that's why his skin's so dry, and he's having he's pretty miserable, to be honest. And I guess what I'm trying to say is we're all gonna die, okay? And we're gonna be miserable the whole time. Yeah, don't handle dead animals. Don't handle the live ones either. So gross. Yeah, gosh, factory farming. Yeah, all the other bird flu's happening in a factory farm. Good. What do they make? What are they making over the factory? Are they making a farm? What? Yeah, English. Such a confusing language. It's like these words and terms are made to just flabbergast us. Bird flu. Yeah, you're making me fucking think so hard that I don't really understand the threat. Flu. I'm so focused on that word. Don't even understand that my life is in danger. Now, let's just make COVID eternal, right? Let's just make everything COVID again. Anyone have that opinion still? I don't know. Are we still talking about COVID? It's so insane to me. Yeah, we need a new disease. Get the new one going. COVID, what a horrible name. I always thought that was a horrible name. I like Corona better. It was always so catchy. That's why only people drank that beer. It's because how catchy that fucking sound it was. Yeah, bird flu, making me sick. Let's shut down the whole country again. Let's just do it. If we can't have dairy or eggs reasonably priced, shut down the whole country. I don't even need it. That's what's great. That's what's great about America. Okay, you can get a lot of milk. California milk, baby. See those commercials? I mean, look, guys. What do you want? What do you want? You want eggs all the time? You want milk all the time? Yeah, some of us are going to get sick. Only 67 people with a novel virus. Is that bad? Doesn't sound that bad. I mean, those guys seem to be talking about it pretty calmly. Yeah, those newsies, those newsboys. What's going on? I mean, I'm not telling anybody how to talk. I'm obviously not a fucking expert, okay? But, I'm out here making fun of Hakeem for the way he dictates. I'm not supposed to rail on these guys. Who is telling these people to talk like that? Is this what happens when you read a teleprompter? Maybe if I fucking put one, I'd find out. I actually own a teleprompter, and it's made for an iPad, and I cracked the screen of the iPad. And if only I paid the $245 to repair that iPad when I had it, I think my whole career would be different. I should get bird flu. I think that'll give me some notoriety. Let's do a series of TikToks. Hi, I'm dying from bird flu. Day 1 of dying of bird flu. Seems viral. Oh, baby. Running it again. Big comedy Kyle here. Running it. Yeah, it'd be nice to die from some kind of novel virus, right? I mean, people who died from COVID, it was kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of a good death, right? Pretty meaningful. So that's a little layer impact. Oh, you died during a fake global pandemic. How interesting. Oh, that's how your uncle died, during the fake global pandemic. That's incredible. That's compelling. Yeah, I'll go out there and say it all day. I'll let this podcast go to waste. This is time to blow it up. I'm ready. I swear to God, my sister and grandfather died after, getting the COVID booster. Okay, they died 10 days after they got the COVID. My grandfather died the next day. My sister died 10 days later after they got the COVID booster. I'm waiting for the bird flu booster. Let me join them. Let me die too. I'm so sad. I miss them so fucking much. I'm really in a desperate place, crying all the time about it. Just wishing for some sort of horrible disaster to happen upon me, so FEMA can look in my eyes and not pay me anything and say, "I'm glad you're dead, and your death had so much meaning for the House Democrats." Yeah, if only I could partake in the glorious system. Yeah, just die in for bird flu. Just die any way that isn't your fault. Okay, that's what I would tell people. If you could die and have it not be your fault, that'd be perfect. A lot of people die and they're totally culpable for it, okay? A lot of people are, ran over by fucking buses and die in car accidents and, from gun accidents, or they're rock climbing, or they're fucking doing whatever stupid bullshit. Some girl died. I saw she drank something while she was in a foreign country. She drank a little drink when she was in fucking Bengali or whatever. It's not a real place, is it? Maybe it's just a city. Bangladesh is maybe what I meant to say. I'm an idiot. Yeah, and it's like, come on, you know that video, that guy who died by jumping, he was on a cruise ship and jumped and a shark ate him? Come on, it's not the good ways to die. Those are totally your fault, all right? But if you die from some magnificent illness that's novel and just jumping, dude, if you're the first 100 to die from bird flu, pretty tight. Die any way that isn't your fault, okay? That's what... Yeah, I mean, they're touching the animals. I guess that is your fault. If only bird flu could become airborne. Yeah, make COVID happen again. Get me out of here. I just want another reason to blame for me not being successful. Yeah, I had it made in COVID, dude. I was doing so much stand up. I was making it, getting up at the clubs. The clubs meant something. It was all so amazing. And then the bird flu pandemic happened, and I lost it all. I lost it all again. Oh, baby. Yeah, man, people die. It's a miserable thing. All right, and these people are dying. These are California Spanish speakers dying. Some of the most important people on planet Earth. Some of the most important people on planet Earth, if you read the polling that happened after the election. Man, it's a beautiful time to be alive, man. We just gotta bridge all the cultures, bring us all together in a small room, and throw some dead birds in there, and then the country will work out. There'll be a billionaire just throwing dead birds at us, and he's going, continue this resolution. Throw a fucking woodpecker in my eyes. Yeah, pass this bill. It's a duck. He threw a duck at me. All right, I'm having too much fun. This podcast cannot go on any longer. This is going to be an editing nightmare. I stopped and started a bunch of times. I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, man, just doing this all by myself, it's pretty miserable, okay? Really, though, I have an email. It's at rosecoloredclassist@gmail.com. I don't know why I said that first at. I'm just so used to plugging that way. Modern problems. It's rosecoloredclassist@gmail.com. Spell it the same way as the fucking podcast is, okay? And email me things. Tell me you want to hang out with me. Tell me you want to come inside the studio apartment and have my Dalmatian bark at you. And you can be my producer. What do you do for a living? If you work at a Ralph's, this is it. This is your shot. I will hire anyone from Albertsons. Okay, maybe you're about to get fired and you work for the federal government. Come to this podcast. Sit next to me. Buy these glasses I get from Amazon for $14.99, and you can be part of something on the ground. We're on the ground floor because I've fallen and I can't get up. All right, baby. All right, come on, podcast. Let's end it. It's over, man. Let's just fucking wrap it up and fly away, dude.